back to my channel. So in the midst of all this drama between Quaylon and Shavel, another person has came forward and shared some details about how she used to talk to Quaylon and what she knows about him. So she says, I want to speak on the gay situation. I don't want to be known, so please let me remain unknown. I talked to Quaylon for a long time and also was talking to him while in jail. I also say he's gay. I received a call from his prison lover, and he also stated that they was talking. I asked Quaylon, was it true? And he said no, but the man kept calling my phone in 2016. So I shared this message in a previous video about a week or so ago, and she actually sent me more receipts and shared more details. Pretty much, Quaylon was doing the same thing that he did to Shavel with this girl. He was telling this girl, look, I want to be with you. I want to get married to you, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, he was dating Aaron, and Aaron was believing that Quaylon was going to get out of prison and go home to him. So Aaron ended up warning her about Quaylon before things got too far. And she said, we was together in 2015. I never knew the other lady until it was told to me. And yes, the prison lover I think to believe is Aaron. It was a long time ago, but now that it's getting aired out, I might as well say something. Everybody I know say that he's gay, and she grew up with him in Kansas City, and she says everybody she knows says he's gay. She says, I just don't want my name out there, and I also have letters and pics. I went to Aaron myself, which is Quaylon's prison lover, and I said, hey, did you reach out to this girl in 2016 and say you were with Quaylon? And he already knew exactly who I was talking about when I reached out to him. Then she said, it's crazy because I just watch your videos with the pics that got sent to him, and it's the same pics that got sent to me. Q asked me to rebuild with him and all, but I could never. But let's not get it confused. I've been knowing Q all my life. We grew up together, so I'm not the one to come on here and say I just hooked up with him. We go a long ways back. But we can compare the letters when I send them to you, and I will send them tomorrow. So pretty much somehow Aaron was able to find out about this girl back in 2016. He reached out to her and warned her like, hey, just so you know that he's also leading me on, just so she can get an idea of what she was getting herself into. So these are the pictures she shared with me, and a few of the pictures she shared with me are the same exact ones that Aaron sent to me. And here are the letters with his address, the outside of the prison letters. Here is a letter from Quaylon in 2016. We only see the corner of the letter, so it's a little hard to read exactly what he was saying here. But here is another letter. I believe this is the back of the letter where he says, I'm still 100. I know who I want to be with. I got it tatted so it can remind me every day. And the crazy thing is he had Aaron's initials tatted. He had her name tatted. I wonder if he got Shavel's name tatted. And he says, so caught up in that I'll put a ring on it, and I don't even know what the coochie like, and that's just some real ish. But maybe I'm too caught up in it, you know? I think I figured this ish out, though. I straight lost my date. That had me all kinds of effed up down here. And the one person I just knew was going to get at me and tell me to hold my head and everything, gone be all good, and that you here with me, ain't even come through. And I wrote you 4 weeks ago, but it's all good, babe. I ain't even tripping. Because one thing for show, I ain't got all day in here. 2019, it's over. I won't know the state-ish else. So if they let me go this year, next year, or whatever the case might be, I'm almost 100% for sure. So it is what it is. Hopefully one of these days you'll get with the program and you'll want to spend the rest of your life with a dude like me. I gotta finish hitting these push-ups, so I'll holler. I'm up, love all, Q, A1 since day one. And I asked Shavel, I sent her these letters, I was like, is this Quaylon's handwriting? And she says, yes, that's his handwriting, that's his pictures, and that is his signature. And then she sent me a letter from 2018, so this is October 2018, where he says, what's up, babe? I'm just sitting here watching TV, doing nothing. Might as well write you. Why haven't you been talking much this week? I want to show you that even when we are unable to speak, you still be on my mind. What have you been doing though? I can hear you now, and now I ain't doing too much either. This ish is about to be over with. You feel me? It's coming. Then he talks about something has been working properly lately, but it should be back up and working. So try to get an account again. I need you on there so I can communicate with you better. I've been thinking, and our conversations be cool, but you don't talk about much. I don't know about, and then it got cut off. So pretty much he had heard from Aaron that he was gay and that he had been talking to Aaron on the side, so she had started to distance herself from Quaylon and stop writing him as much. And then I asked Shavel, because I was trying to figure out the timeline, I was like, were these relationships overlapping with each other? And Shavel said she started talking to Quaylon towards the end of 2018, and that letter was in October 2018. So I'm not entirely 100% sure if the relationships were overlapping, but him talking to this girl was definitely overlapping him being with Aaron. So he was doing the same exact thing to this girl that he was doing to Shavel. She was still talking to him a little bit after she found out that he liked guys. She just kind of wasn't talking as serious with him anymore about having a future with him. And then she said that she quit talking to Quaylon for good after she found out that he moved to Texas with Shavel. So I said, so you were talking to him up until he moved to Texas? And she said, yes, she was. So it's just a whole mess. Quaylon definitely has a history of being a player, just like he's allegedly being a player now and allegedly has over 2 different girlfriends. He has the white girl that he's currently living with, and then he has that other girl who is messaging Shavel, who she posted the other day, who he has been with for the past 3 years while he was with Shavel. And this is this girl right here. And it just, you know, you think this girl, after hearing everything he did to Shavel, and that not only was he playing Shavel, but he was playing this girl too, because while he was living with this girl and with her the past 3 years, he was also living with Shavel. You think she'd be like, you know what, maybe I don't want to be with him anymore. But obviously she's still with him and rocking with him, and it kind of sounds like he's doing the same thing that he did to Shavel and going back and forth between these 2 women. As many of you guys may know, I'm from Kansas City. Years ago, I went to Shavel's book signing while she was still living in Kansas City. And she's actually coming to Kansas City here in a few weeks to visit. And she said she would be down to do an interview with me. And since it's such a rare occasion that somebody from the show is in Kansas City, I might go all out. And I'm trying to get a podcast studio that I can rent for a few hours and do like a face-to-face interview, and fingers crossed it all works out. Otherwise, I may just have to virtually interview Shavel. If you have any questions you would like me to ask Shavel in the interview, please let me know in the comments, and I will come back and I will add them all to my list whenever I do interview her. But that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.